The South African government delegation, led by the Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy, Gwede Mantashe, and President Cyril Ramaphosa, recognized women in mining at the annual Investing in African Mining in Indaba. The Women in Mining South Africa Association was also officially recognized as an organization representing the interests of women's growth in the industry. And its chairperson, Mamosa Modise, is in studio for us now. Thank you so much for your time and coming straight from the airport for us. And I guess as a starting point, congratulations. It's a huge milestone to achieve. Perhaps start us off by telling us just how important this recognition is in terms of shaping the future of mining and making sure that women are part of that.
Thank you so much, Assistant Dokozo. This is such a very great platform for Association of Women in Mining South Africa to be recognized at such a huge platform at Mining in Indaba in Cape Town. As I just flew back from Cape Town now, thank you so much for this platform. As a woman in mining and as a mine worker, it is such a very privileged for a woman to be recognized and their voice to be heard while we are working in the mining space. And the key points are, it has been a male-dominated industry whereby we have witnessed a gradual shift towards more inclusive and the diverse in the mining space. So women are now playing a critical role across the entire value chain of the ground, at the ground level. So their involvement has introduced fresh perspective in terms of particularly addressing some of the issues like environmental issues in the mining industry and health and safety. So in terms of health and safety, women have been forefront in terms of advocacy and the safer environment, and also pushing for policies, and also making sure that the well-being of the workers are being safer in the mining space.
And Mamosa, just talking about that, women, and those are key talking points over the last couple of years, the issues of health and safety in mining. And when you go to mining communities, you see women even outside the mines being enterprising, starting businesses and so on. What role then should women be playing there to be able to scale in the SME space and that value chain in the industry? Are those opportunities opening up for women?
Yes, particularly I'll share some of the bit story of the empowerment, because we are more of the empowering our women in mining around the communities, the ones that are in the mines, and also the ones that are doing businesses with the mines. So particularly for the communities, yes, we do the outreaches to go there to say it's not all of them that can work in the mining space. What are more opportunities or the tangible projects that they can do? So we do those outreaches and we reach out to them, and we form sort of like collaboration with the relevant departments, governments, mining stakeholders to come together to say, let's just hear what these communities are looking for. So by so saying, we do have women that we have actually empowered, and they have the tangible project as we speak today. And those projects, we have one that has done the PPE. So already she's selling in the mining space as we speak. That's the other empowerment that AWIMSA has done in terms of getting people on the database of the mines.
Yeah, and Mamosa, when we look at the theme of this year's Mining in Indaba, those 30 years positive disruptions, and as I said in that intro, it's even more important for South Africa as we reflect on those 30 years of democracy.
Yes.
So going forward with this huge recognition, it does come with huge responsibility.
Yes.
How do you see then the association just making that positive disruption? As you said, women already entering the value chain, but perhaps looking forward into the next 30 years. Where is that positive disruption?
That positive disruption, it is actually going to happen. It's already in place happening, because we do have, let me talk about the small-scale miners and the artisanal minings. we do have women that are already having the license to mine, because in the next future, or in 30 years to come, we want to see women owning the mines, because we do have the shortest percentage in terms of women owning the mines. Hence, the industry has to be man-dominated. So we're looking forward to collaborate with the relevant departments and governments and mining stakeholders to say, here are the women that have interest in contributing to the economy of this country by owning the mines. Would like to, by 30 years to come, would like to have increased number of women owning the mines.
And Mamosa, there's certainly a lot of opportunities that are being opened up, even by artificial intelligence. So it's not always having to go underground to really be in that value chain. Just quick parting words for perhaps women that are sitting at home, that are looking at entering the mining industry. How can they penetrate and find their position in the industry?
I think it has to go if you love the industry, because in the communities so far that we have actually visited as AWIMSA, I think we have visited about 4 provinces around the mining communities. And you'll hear that their interest is in the mines, but they don't have the qualifications or requirements that the mines are looking for. So how do we then come on board and empower them, or give them the skill and the knowledge of how to anticipate in those positions at the mines? So we then now have to go back again and sit and strategize. So how do we get the programs that they can actually put them in the space of the mine?
Mamosa, thank you so much for those insights. Unfortunately, we have run out of time.